You're listening to WUMD College Radio, and this is We Are Underused. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. This is We Are Underused. I'm your host, Tyler.
And I'm Jared, and we are underused, and we are very thrilled because Ron is finally here this week. He just had to run to the bathroom, so he'll be joining us probably any minute now.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a rush getting here, so time for a bathroom break.
But yeah, he'll probably be walking any second. And, we're very excited to have him here.
He's very excited to be here.
Yeah, finally, after our weeks of bad luck, he finally makes it. So that's good. Glad to have him. Glad to have him add to the show.
Yeah. Okay. We've had a little too many whoa moments on this show. I don't know what's going on here. So this is We Are Underused. As always, we're still looking for music suggestions, segment ideas, and just anything you'd like to say to us, really. So you can shoot us an email at weareunderusedradio@gmail.com.
You all right?
Yes, at weareunderusedradio@gmail.com. We also have a Facebook page.
Tumblr, SoundCloud. SoundCloud is giving us a little bit of a problem.
No, not anymore.
No?
I took care of that.
Okay. Well, shows how much I know.
So, yeah, we got a good show for you today. Mostly because Ron's here.
Yeah, and
the music. But.
Yeah, he's gonna see. We're a little bit giggly right now just because we're so excited that Ron is finally here. We had to pick him up. We had to rush here, but it's gonna be worth it. And looking forward to the show today. All right.
What are we starting off with today?
We're starting off with a band called Hop Along, and it's a female-fronted, kind of punky band.
All right. Well, catch you guys on the flippity-flop. And we're back.
All right, you just heard Tibetan Pop Stars by Hop Along, Bull in the Heather by Sonic Youth, Wait a Minute by Wipers, and Shadow Play by Joy Division.
Do you have anything to say about those songs?
No, Hop Along's a new band, but then I wanted to play some older stuff, so Sonic Youth, Wipers, Joy Division, all older bands. Joy Division, it's a good season to listen to them. Got kind of a dark feel. And if you don't know about Joy Division, you should check out the movie Control. It's a great way to get into them. It's a good movie.
I just want to take a quick moment here to apologize for laughing during the intro earlier. It was really unprofessional, and I'm going to try to not ever do that again. I don't want to hurt the integrity of this show or WUMD, who have been gracious enough to give us this opportunity. And just, again, I apologize, listeners, for that.
Yeah, after that whole debacle, I don't think it'd be appropriate to play the Challenge of the Day theme song this week either. If you're not going to take the show serious, I don't think it'd be appropriate to play that song. So,
sorry.
We'll discuss it later. But we're going to get into our next block of music. We're going to start off with a song by Circulatory System, another one of my favorite Elephant Six bands. And we got a couple other hits in this block too. It's a longer one. So we're going to get that started for you guys. And this is We Are Underused, and thanks for listening.
People made
I'm really worried about Ron.
Yeah,
We're back.
All right. Ow, just bumped my elbow. You heard Diary of Wood by Circulatory System, Mrs. Bean by the Essex Mrs. Bean by the Essex Green, Goodbye Girls by Broadcast, I Don't Believe You by Stephen Merritt, and Hummingbird by Born Ruffians. And before the last block of music, or after the first one, however you want to look at it, I recommended the movie Control, the Joy Division movie. But it is October, so I also want to recommend Ernest Scared Stupid, one of the best Ernest movies.
Yeah. It's kind of a tradition that Jared and I watch Ernest Scared Stupid every Halloween season, and quite frankly, get our pants scared off.
Yeah, it hasn't ceased to be scary after all these years. But
yeah, so it's that time once again.
Another tradition.
Another tradition is that we do the vinyl play of the day. And today's vinyl play of the day is going to be from the Beach Boys. It's a single from their Smile album called... Once again, we're getting electrocuted left and right here. Called Vegetables. And this is very fuzzy. Jared's going to talk to you while I try to fix this. Or, well, we do have Tim Taylor here. So
yeah.
Let's just step in for a sec.
Now, Smile was the follow-up to Pet Sounds, but it took years and years to come out. It didn't come out till a couple of years ago, I believe. But, yeah, it was supposed to be the follow-up to Pet Sounds. It got scrapped. They released Smiley Smile, which was like a close but not as epic as it was supposed to be version of some of the songs. And fans were waiting for the real thing for years. Brian Wilson also did his own new version, but they finally released the actual Beach Boy recordings, and it's pretty cool. And there's a box set with the record and the 7 inches.
Sam, I got it for Christmas.
And Tyler got it for Christmas, and now we're going to play it for you any minute now. We're just getting a little bit of interference here.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, we're actually getting a lot of interference. But
Not much.
yeah, the other side of this 7 inches, Surf's Up, which is one of my favorite Beach Boys songs. Is it a version with Carl singing or Brian? Do you know?
No idea.
They both have done versions of it, and both are really good. The original Beach Boys just reunited in the last year or so, but there's no Carl or Dennis, so it's not really the same to me.
And this is a new segment where we see how long Jared can keep talking, making things up.
Yeah, no, this
So far,
is
so good.
not made up. It's all true. All true Beach Boys facts.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
And here we go. All right, and we're back. That was Vegetables by the Beach Boys. That song was written by Brian Wilson and Van Dyke Parks, who is also one of our favorite artists of ours, and we actually saw him live, I think it was 2 years ago, Van Dyke Parks. That was a pretty neat experience. Yeah, we got to meet him, got a picture with him. A little bit more about this song. Brian Wilson, he wanted to make it about vegetables, and to quote Wikipedia, as quoting him, I want to turn people on to vegetables, good natural food, organic food. Health is an important element in spiritual enlightenment, but I do not want to be pompous about it, so I will engage in a satirical approach. And that's where the song got its roots.
And speaking of roots, is that a little vegetable fun? Little food fun there for you?
Yeah.
You hear sounds of food being eaten, and the celery crunching was done by none other than
Sir Paul McCartney.
That's right. Paul McCartney stopped in the studio, and Brian Wilson and Paul McCartney had a great respect for each other, even though they were kind of rivals in a sense, always they were getting inspired by each other, trying to one-up each other, and that's what they ended up doing. Now, a little bit concerned Ron still hasn't come back.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's still in the bathroom. I'm going to go check on him, though, during this break.
We're going to get started with this last block of songs. Actually, it's pretty long. Might be cutting it out a lot of time. All right.
Yeah, well, all right. I'll go check him around.
It's a new song by Radiator Hospital. Whoa.
We're back.
You heard Our Song by Radiator Hospital off their new album Something Wild, Detective by Lovers Without Borders off of their new 7-inch, Poker by Shugo Takamaru, it's a live version, and that was a request by our friend Tom, sent that in, so we were happy to play it. What are you poking at? What are you pointing at?
Keep going.
Okay, well, I was playing on it. And Wet and Rusting by Manamana.
Yeah, and as Jared mentioned, that was a request by Tom Poker by Shugo Takumaro. Tom had sent me a live performance he did on KEXP, and if you are interested, if you like that song, you should listen to their whole performance. They played 4 different songs, and they used all toy instruments and also his guitar and stuff, and it was really neat, and I really liked it. So if you just YouTube search Shugo Takumaru, their full performance is online if you want to listen to that.
And what country are they from? You know?
I'm not certain.
All right. Well,
is it important?
Yeah, to me it is.
Okay.
You looking it up?
He is a Japanese singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist.
From where?
Japan.
Never heard of it. All right. So I think it's that time again. Tyler, we talked about this.
I know. Well, I'm half crying. It's the time of the day for Tyler's challenge of the day. And can't play the theme song. So, today's...
We'd both like to apologize for this.
Yeah, I won't be playing your theme song next time.
Alright.
That's for sure. But for... my challenge of the day today is to take the time to talk to an old friend. And because, sometimes friendships fade, and it's over minuscule things maybe, and you can end up losing, a real good friend just over something silly. And even if that's not the case, if sometimes you just go your separate ways and, get out of touch, just take the time to talk to an old friend, check up.
And you shouldn't be scared of it being uncomfortable, because with the best friends, it will pick up right where it left off half the time. And you waste a lot of time being scared when you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, that's true. So, I'm thinking it's about time we go get ourselves a nice warm Krispy Kreme donut.
Oh.
Free.
Yeah, it's always free.
And also, I'm thinking we're gonna, normally it's like, do you want Krispy Kreme or do you want something else? But guess what?
What?
I think we're getting both today.
Oh, okay.
I think we're gonna go to Frickers.
Yeah, Frickers, number 1 in our hearts.
Yeah, it's a great chicken place if you haven't been there. Mostly throughout Ohio. So.
Yeah, great name too.
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting a frickin' chicken sandwich. And did you ever... What was the deal with Ron?
Oh yeah, I checked on him. He got, I don't know, he's just really not feeling well all of a sudden. But I ran into him in the hall, and he said he was just going to go get a drink of water. I must have got turned around or something. Well, he's got 2 minutes.
All right. But, that's pretty much it for the show, so...
Yeah, and
Stinks, he finally made it, and then just bad luck. And people think this is a joke, but
in bad directions.
It's really serious.
Yeah. I also wanted to mention that this is our 4th episode, and we got a lot of stuff we still need to work on, really. We're nowhere near being professional like we should be, what we're aiming for. We're still rookies here.
Still gotta get some different chords to reduce the
okay.
buzzing. Yeah, that's not really. And yeah,
We're trying to just kill time here, hoping Ron will come in, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, well, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen.
thanks for joining us, and remember,
If you ever find yourself lost, call a friend. Yeah.
That's why we have cell phones.
Yeah.
So. Run!